Hey, gamers, picture this. You're grinding through LA rush hour on the 405, dodging potholes and bad drivers, or you're crashed out on a buddy's couch after a marathon land session in Austin. Or maybe you're hunkered down in your Seattle backyard, ignoring the endless drizzle because you've got to nail that one more boss in Ghost of Yodi. No PS5? No problem. No Wi-Fi tether? Who cares? What if I told you your PlayStation Portal, that underrated gem we all low-key obsessed over, just leveled up to a legit standalone beast with update 6.0.0. Dropped November 5th at 6 p.m. Pacific Time. This isn't some lazy patch. It's Sony finally unleashing the cloud streaming revolution we've been begging for since launch. And get this, over 2,800 PS5 games now stream straight from the cloud, no console required. If you're a US PlayStation loyalist hunting for Best PlayStation Portal Games 2025 or Portal Cloud streaming no PS5, buckle up because we're deep diving every feature, every pro tip, and why this makes it worth snagging before Black Friday hits. By the end, you'll be elbow deep in your settings menu, updating faster than a Fortnite squad wipe. Let's roll. Your Portal's about to become your new best friend. Flashback quick for the newbies, or anyone who pawned theirs for Steam Deck cred. The Portal launched late 2023 as Sony's slick remote play experiment. An 8-inch 1080p LCD slapped between DualSense controllers. Haptics that make your palms tingle, adaptive triggers that crank tension in every pull, and that buttery PS UI. Battery? For the 6 hours of solid play. Price? Locked at $199. A no-brainer if you've got a PS5, but meh if you're starting from scratch. Early days, it was chained to your console. Same Wi-Fi, local stream only. Perfect for kitchen raids during family dinner or keeping the TV free for the Super Bowl. But hit the road to Vegas? Latency hell. Cross-country Amtrak from NYC? Buffering nightmares. It was portable in name only, leaving us yelling OLED when on Reddit's r/PlayStation Portal. But Sony's been cooking beta teases since mid-2024, and now 6.0.0 flips the script. Cloud streaming's out of beta, premium only, $17.99 per month for us stateside, and it pulls your entire digital library plus the game catalog and classics. We're talking 2,845 titles at launch. Astrobot's Joyful Chaos, Borderlands 4's Loot Frenzy, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth's emotional gut punches, Fortnite squad drops, Ghost of Yodi's snowy samurai showdowns, GTA 5 heist before 6 explodes everything, Resident Evil 4's chainsaw symphonies, Cyberpunk 2077's neon-drenched hacks, God of War Ragnarok's axe-throwing epics, Hogwarts Legacy broom rides, The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered's tense whispers, Marvel Spider-Man 2 web-slinging, sort of. The Zen waves. Even retro bangers like Final Fantasy Tactics, Siphon Filter, Tekken 2, and Ape Escape from the Classics catalog. Sony's list is live on their site. Search by genre, rating, or title to confirm your faves. If it's PS5, native in your library, it's probably streamable. No downloads, no storage wars, just pure, instant access. But hold the hype train, this ain't flawless out the gate. You need PS Plus Premium to unlock it, essential or extra folks. Tough luck? Upgrade or stick to remote play. Broadband's key. Sony specs 5 megabits per second minimum, but 15 plus 4 that's silky 1080p/60 FPS lock. In the US, Xfinity, Spectrum, or Verizon FiOS users are feasting if you're post-2015 plans. Rural spots like Montana backroads or sketchy motel Wi-Fi in Phoenix could stutter like a bad Zoom call. I've field-tested on Portland coffee shop hotspots, and fast pans in Cyberpunk blurred if the signal dipped. But on gigabit fiber? Teleportation level responsive. Compression's wizard level now. No more artifact soup in Night City's rain-slick streets. Haptics and triggers? They punch through the stream like you're wired in. And stats? Sony's dropping bombs. Portal's now the #1 remote play device worldwide, beating phones, PCs, even other consoles. 7 out of 10 premium owners are streaming as we speak. That's not hype. That's heat. UI's the unsung hero here. Total redesign screams, "We heard you." Our slash PlayStation portal. Ditch the old grid slog. Allo tabs. Remote play for console tethers. Cloud streaming for untamed freedom. And a killer search bar that scans your library, catalog, and classics in seconds. Punch in Death Stranding 2. Bam. Update alerts. Save sync. Even QR codes to snag it via the PS app if you're missing it. Quick menus E. Veryware now. PS button midstream to tweak audio, check invites, or snoop trophies without bailing. It's thumb-friendly genius, cutting fatigue so you grind longer. Audio. 3D spatial sounds live. Plug pulse 3D or Tempest cans, and Ellie's footsteps in The Last of Us echo like ghosts in your ears. Fortnite lobbies. Footsteps ping directions, saving your hide in endgames. Sword of the Sea. Waves crash in surround. Pure ASMR cheese. Accessibility Squad. Sony stepping up. Crank text size for HUD squints, or fire the screen reader for button narration. Head to settings, cloud, streaming, accessibility. It's not bolted on. It's baked in, making Portal inclusive AF for visually impaired crews or marathon sessions after a desk job in Chicago. Multiplayer's where it shines for squad addicts. Join invite straight from the quick menu midstream. Discord pings, Apex hot drop. Swipe, accept, in your planet side without BRB drama. View profiles on the fly. Scope that guy's plat count mid-Fortnite build battle, or roast their avatar for lols. In-game store. Seamless. Spot a ghost of Yodi skin. Buy without pausing, wallet hit, but vibes intact. Network woes. Quick menu, troubleshoot network status spills ping. Loss, the works. Arm yourself before router rage. Feedback button for remote play glitches. Tap and ship. You're shaping patch 6.1. Passcode lock. Settings system passcode. Kid-proof your microtransactions while showering. Stability's beef 2. Fewer drops, faster reconnects. It's polished, like Sony's finally owning this as more than a sidekick. Real talk from the trenches. I shelved my Portal post Spider-Man 2 garage streams. Called it a gimmick screen back then. Post 6.0.0, revived and road-tested on a hypothetical NYCDC Amtrak, but real enough. Jolt awake, fog clears, and a dune surfing in Sword of the Sea, waves whooshing in 3D. Latency? Ghosted on train Wi-Fi. Swapped to Hogwarts. Broom flicks crisp, spells crackle haptically. Snuck Resident Evil 4 in a diner. Heart-racing village chainsaws, no blur. Hours vanished. It's not playing, it's escaping. For parents? Gold. One PS5 for players? Mom clouds in the kitchen. Dad raids under the coffee table. Kids Fortnite in bed. No te veo. Travelers? PS5 in the shop? Stream your library guilt-free. Beach in Miami? Sand free raids. And with 2025's handheld wars, Xbox's portable push, Nintendo Switch 2 whispers, Portal's carving its lane. No downloads like Deck, exclusives Sony can't touch elsewhere. Game deep dive time, cause Best PlayStation Portal Games 2025 is blowing up searches. Tech Radar's list is fire, and these translate like dreams. Astrobot, jelly bounces hum through haptics, clouded on a SF lunch break, high score stacking. Death Stranding 2, Kojima's weird walking sim, exclusive handheld glory. Stream those deliveries without couch cramps. Borderlands 4, co-op vaults loot eternally. 3D gunfire pings off walls. Join friends seamless. FFVI Rebirth. Materia tinkers and summons hit emotional. Gold saucer dates. Spatial whispers amp the heartbreak. Cyberpunk. Night City neon streams sharp. Cyberware triggers visceral. Ragnarok. Atreus arrows whistle directional. Flinch in a library hush. Hogwarts. Forbidden Forest flights hitch-free. Haptic spell pops. Last of Us 2 remastered. Creaks and surrounds save stealth runs. Spider-Man 2. Web zips feel airborne. Venom arcs swing epic. Classics like Ape Escape. Monkey Chase nostalgia. Enhanced for 2025 ports. Catalog rotates monthly. Hunt sales via search for Ghost of Yodi deals. Stream day one. Pro tip: test latency in Astro's chill levels first. It's your benchmark. Futures Electric. Sony's eyeing PS3 streams next. Killzone 2 hordes? Motorstorm drifts? Resistance fallouts? PS Portal 2 rumors swirl. OLED HDR glow, 120Hz smoothness, 1440p bumps, Bluetooth freedom, Wi-Fi 6E, eSIM roaming, beefier speakers. PSVR 2 whispers? Mixed reality overlays, maybe. Globally, it's US, Canada/EU lock for now. Australia, hold tight. But stateside, with 5G highways and Starlink farms, it's peak. Versus Game Pass? Microsoft's quantity, Sony's quality, now cloud loose. Black Friday 2025? Speculation's wild. $10-30 off to $149 to $169. Amazon resales at $125 like new. Bundles with premium year. Best Buy, PS Direct, stock 'em. If your is PS Portal worth it 2025? Searching post-update? Hell yes, for $199 plus sub. It's your PS5 Liberator. Travelers, families, exclusive chasers. Pull trigger. Couch potatoes? Save for PS5 Pro. Haters go. Nah hate, just an iPad. Nah, triggers that shotgun blast your soul in RE4 ain't iPad vibes. Pricey, half a deck OLED. Streams Sony's Garden Sans hacks. Battery, power bank it for commutes. I've crunched. Shared PS5 family? Portal splits chaos. Peace reigns. Solo? Dawn Miami traffic turns to triumphant raids. Viral YouTube tests? Creators raving. Streamed Astrobot on a hammock. Game changer. 1x post. 800 plus games. PS5 off. Mind blown. Another. Train to DC. Zero lag. Portal wins. This deep dives your blueprint. Update. Sub. Stream. Snag Portal pre-Black Friday. Thank me when you're owning Apex from an Austin hammock. Like if you're diving in, comment your first cloud game. Astro. GTA, sub for no fluff drops. Next, GTA 6 leaks dissected. You powered through 30 minutes? Absolute legend. Now unplug, play. Peace, PlayStation Squad.